जय राधा श्याम सुंदर, राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे। जय राधा मदन मोहन, राधा मदन मोहन राधे। जय राधा मदन मोहन, राधा मदन मोहन राधे। जय राधे जय राधे, जय राधे जय श्री राधे। जय गौरानिता, जय गौरानिता, गौरानिता जय गौरानिता। जय गौरा हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल। जय गौरा हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल। जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 प्रभुपाद। जय जय गुरुदेव प्रभुपाद, गुरुदेव प्रभुपाद। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमस्ते। सप्तकाञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी नमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमदे भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिधि नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 2, contents of Gita summarized, which are today's verses
22, 23, 24.
22, 23, 24. 3 verses are there. So we start with 22. Vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani granadi naroparani tada sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani samyadi navani dehi. Vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani granadi naroparani tada sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani samyadi navani dehi. वासांसि जीर्णानि यदा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तदा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि. Yes, Chandra.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vyasanchi Janani Yada Vihaya Navani Grihati Naroparani Tada Sharirani Vihaya Jirna Anyani Samyati Navani Dehi.
Right. Good.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Ravi Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
वांसासि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरो प्राणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि.
Okay. Right.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Yes, Renuka Mataji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasamsi Jirnani Yata Vihaya Navani Grihati Grihannati Naroparani Tata Sharirani Vihaya Jirnani Yani
Anyani Samyadi.
Nani Samyati Navani Dehi.
Right. Thank you. Snigdha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Which number
20,
sloka Prabhuji?
22.
Okay. Vasansi jirnani jatha vihaya navani granhyati nyaroparani तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संजाति नवानि देहि. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Good. Yes, Vanamali.
22 जाए पढ़े लेने क्या?
Not there. Okay, Renuka Maji, you can read the translation. So once again, Ramya Maji is there. Ramya Maji, you can read the verse. You can read the verse. Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasamsi Jirnani Yata Vihaya Navani Krishnadi Naroparani Tada Sharirani Vihaya Jirnanyanyani Samyadi Navani Dehi. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Right.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Vanamali, you can read.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasamsi jirnani yada vihaya navani grihnadi naroparani tada sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani samyati navani dehi. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Right. Okay, Renuka Mataji, you can read the translation.
Okay. As a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, similarly the soul accepts new material bodies, giving up the old and useless ones.
Right. Fine. So next verse, verse 23. Nainam chindandi shastrani, nainam dahadi pavaga, na chainam kledayandyapo, na shoshayadi maruta. Nainam chindandi shastrani, nainam dahadi pavaga, na chainam kledayandyapo, na shoshayadi maruta. Nainam chindandi shastrani, nainam dahadi pavaga, na chainam kledayandyapo, na shoshayadi maruta. Yes. Right. Chandra.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Nainam chindanti shastrani nainam दाहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो
न
शोषयति मारुतः। हरे कृष्णा प्रभु।
Hare Krishna. Right. Hey Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण। नैनं चिन्दन्ति शास्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावक न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो न शोष्यति मारुता।
Right. Thank you. Redugamaji.
नैनं चिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्ति अपो न शोषयति मारुतः।
Right. Snigdhamaji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्तापो न शोषयति मारुतः।
Okay. Right. Vanamali.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Om Namo
Yes.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Nainam Chindandi Shastrani Nainam Dahati Pavaka Na Chainam Kledayantyavo Na Shoshayati Maruta. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Right. Ramyamaji can read the translation. I can read that verse also first. Read the verse first, then the translation.
ओके प्रभु। हरे कृष्ण। नैनं चिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो न शोषयति मारुतः। The soul can never be cut into pieces by any weapon, nor can he be burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by the wind. Hare Krishna.
Right. 24, verse 24. Achedyoyam adahyoyam akledyo ashosha evacham nitya sarvagadasthano achaloyam sanatanam Achedyoyam adahyoyam akledyo ashosha evacham nitya sarvagadasthano achaloyam sanatanam Achedyoyam adahyoyam akledyo ashosha evacha nitya sarvagadasthano achaloyam sanatanaha. Right, Chandra.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Krishna.
Achedyoyam adahyoyam akledyo shoshaya evacha
Ashosha evacha.
Ashosha evacha nitya sarvagadas stanur achaloyam sanatanaha.
Okay, right. Hare Krishna. Ravi, Prabhu.
Yes, Hare Krishna. अच्छेद्योयम् अदाहोयम् अकलेद्यो सस्य एव च नित्य सर्वगतः स्थाणुरचलोऽयं सनातनः। हरे कृष्ण।
Right, Hare Krishna. Snigdhamaji.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। अच्छेदोयम् अदाहोयम् अक्लेदो अशोष्य एव च नित्यः सर्वगतः स्थाणुर् अचलोऽयं सनातनः।
Achaloyam sanatana. Right, Vanamali Maji. Vanamali. Right.
Om Namo Bhagavate Achedyoyam adahyoyam akledyo ashosya evacham nitya sarvagadasthanu ajaloyam sanatanam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Right. Okay. Chandra, you can read the translation.
Okay, Prabhu. This individual soul is unbreakable and insoluble and can be neither burnt or dried. He is everlasting, all pervading, unchangeable,
immovable, and eternally the same. Eternally the same.
Okay, right. Thank you, Hare Krishna. So we are into that the second phase from 12 to 30, wherein Krishna is describing. What is Krishna describing? What is this topic in this second section? What is this topic?
About the
Soul.
soul.
About soul. The difference between soul and the body. And that science is known as, what is the name of the science? Which describes, delineates the difference between soul and the body. There's a name for that. We have explained that name. What yoga? What yoga is that? Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya Yoga is being described. Sankhya is Sankhya Yoga. It is a metaphysics of, it's also called metaphysics in modern scientific terms. Sankhya Yoga is described as metaphysics. Baldev Vidyabhushan, he says that Samyak Khayade, Samyak Khyayade. Samyak Khyayade. Samyak is that by which is completely explained. Samyak means completely. Khyayade means explained. So that which is completely explained, the soul, nature of soul, as well as the nature of the body, which is completely explained, is called Sankhya Yoga, which is from verse 11 to verse 30. So we have seen many verses which gives the eternal quality of the soul. Shashwada, Najayado, Najayade, Mriyado, Mriyade Wakadajin, Na Bhavida, Nabuya, Na Bhavida, Nabuya. What's the second one? 20 verse 20. Naya Bhutva Bhavida, Vana Bhuya, Ajo Nityam Shashwadoyam Purano, Nahanyade Hanyamane Sharire. In nutshell, we have seen these qualifications, which is totally against the quality of the body, which is always changing. 60. Right. The soul is totally unchanging, constant, Shashwada, eternal, Nitya, Avyaya, unchangeable. So many called, and it is known by its consciousness. The presence of soul is felt to the consciousness by which it pervades the whole body. From that, we can understand the presence of soul, which cannot be killed. So those who think that the soul is killing or soul can be killed, he is not in knowledge. He's supposed to be a fool who doesn't know about the science of soul. So it is also given here. One who knows that this is Nityam and Achalam, Avyayam, how can that person kill anyone or be killed? And now Krishna explains in a different way. The same point, the qualities which is explained in different ways, so that we can understand it, we have a thorough understanding of the nature of the soul. Now Arjuna is still doubtful why we should fight, why we should kill these bodies. After all, bodies are very dear to everyone. As we have learned previously, the body belongs to soul. So it is something achieved by the soul, by its karma. If it is a beautiful body, strong body, then that is because of a good contact. Piety, due to good qualities, punya karmas executed by the jiva in its previous life, is getting good body. So he's attached to the body. So Arjuna says, if somebody is attached to a body and that body is forcefully taken from him by slaying that body, killing that body, is it not still a sinful activity? Sinful reaction should be there. So why should I kill again? Again, Arjuna is getting the doubt. So to reassure him that there is no such loss, Krishna says that Krishna compares the body to a dress. The body is a dress. Now, what happens when a dress gets old? What will you do, Chandra? Suppose you are wearing a dress for 3 years. It is slightly faded. It's losing its color. Texture is also not there. It's getting torn side by side. The thread is coming out. It doesn't look nice now any longer. So what do you do at the time?
If I cannot use, I will throw it.
You'll throw it.
Yes.
You'll throw it away. Okay. When you throw it away, so what will you wear then?
We will buy new one.
Yes, we'll buy new one, isn't it?
Yes,
We buy a
sir.
new one. So on which all occasions you buy new ones? Which all occasions you buy new ones normally?
Birthday, Onam.
Birthday.
Yes,
Onam.
birthday, Onam, yes, Vishu, all those festivals are there. Or somebody comes and gives you a gift. Some NRA person is, somebody gives you a gift. Other time you get a lot of dress, isn't it?
Yes,
So when you are getting new dress, are you happy or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, you are happy, isn't it? You're getting a new dress and you're very happy. So you can show to your friends, oh, see what my mummy has bought me for my birthday. See the nice dress, very colorful, very nice, soft, very fashionable, well designed dress. Everybody will appreciate you. Oh, Chandra, what a nice dress you're wearing. You look very beautiful in that. Like the one you're wearing, nice color. What's the name of the color? It's lavender. The color of the dress, the color of your dress you are wearing now, is it lavender?
Yes, Prabhu.
Lavender, huh? Oh, yeah, very nice color. So you're happy to wear new dress. Same way, the soul, when the old bodies get torn or get wasted, abakshira then get perished, the soul is provided with a new one according to his karma. And the new one is there. And the soul can be very happy with that. Although the birth is very painful, death is also very painful. Still, if Bhishmacharya and Dronacharya and all that are all very great religious people and they are devotees also. So every possibility is that they get a very nice body in heavenly planets, in celestial planets. Or sometimes they may get liberated also. So they'll get a spiritual body in that case. Are you nice? Are you interested in having a spiritual body, or are you interested in having a very beautiful body, material body? Which one you are interested? Which one you like?
A spiritual body.
Why you like spiritual body?
To perform dharma.
Yes, to perform devotional service, because it never gets old. No, the spiritual body is always young, ever fresh, always fresh, doesn't age, doesn't get old, doesn't get wrinkled, doesn't get diseased. Always full of energy, beauty, color, valor, everything is in the spiritual body. So everyone likes to have spiritual body rather than a material body, which although sometimes may look nice in the beginning, gets withered away by time, wrinkles, skin gets wrinkled, eyesight is losing, hearing is become very difficult, legs and pains, knees are bending, a lot of leg pain, a lot of shoulder pain, joint pains, body pains. So old age is not at all nice. It's very painful. So if you're getting a spiritual body in place of material body, everybody should be very happy about that, provided they know the existence of a spiritual body. That is something you should understand, should know first. That's why we are teaching Bhagavad Gita, that you are not this body, you are a spirit soul. And after you finish this business over here, with the help of Bhakti Yoga to Krishna, and Krishna is happy with you, He can provide you with your original spiritual body. There is an original spiritual body is there in which you can serve Krishna according to the rasa in which you are related to Krishna. So many rasas are there. In whichever rasa you are there related to Krishna, you can get back that original spiritual body. But till the time when you are not liberated, when you are not getting the spiritual body, you have to get a new material body depending on your karma. It is given Srimad Bhagavatam that under the superintendence of the Supreme Lord and the effect of the karma, the jiva is provided with a new body. It can be body of any of the species, 84 lakh species there. It can be any one of that. It can be in this Brahmandam or can be anywhere outside this Brahmandam. So many Brahmandams are there. Milky Ways, galaxies, universes, everything is there. But whichever body you are getting, the super soul will accompany you. Although you don't know about it, you are not aware of that. Every time you leave the old body and enters a new one, along with you, that means along with the soul, the super soul also enters to oversee his activities, to help him if he is turning to the super soul. So this is described in a verse in two of the Upanishads, one in Mundaka Upanishad, another in Shveda-Shodra Upanishad. So Srila Prabhupada is quoting Shveda-Shodra Upanishad here. Samane vrikshe purusho nimagno anishya shojari muhyamanaha jushtam yada pashyadi anyamisham asya mahimanam idi vita shoka. Samane vrikshe, in the same tree, purusho nimagno, the soul is there along with the super soul, but he is not minding the super soul who is sitting very close to you. Does that happen in your class, Chandra? Suppose somebody is sitting very close to you, but you are engaged in something else. You're looking at the board, you're drawing some pictures, or doing something, or listening to some music. Somebody is sitting near you, and you are not noticing that friend, that person. Has it happened? Sometimes. Yes, because you are engaged, you're engrossed in your studies, either maybe you're engrossed in your studies, or you may be engrossed in some other pleasure-seeking activities, or eating maybe, or reading some books, or listening to music. At that time, you are not minding this person who is sitting near to you. Same way, although super soul is sitting next to you, but the soul being engaged in eating the enjoyment, enjoying the foods of this material life, he is not noticing the super soul who is sitting very next to him, very next. So, but he's suffering. Everybody wants to be happy, isn't it? Everybody wants to be happy. But nobody is getting, and nobody is very happy about this. Every time there are so many problems. Life is full of problems. If you are a child, you want to learn, you have so many subjects to learn, and you're always worried whether you have finished homework. Will my teacher scold me when I go to my class without doing this homework? What happens when an exam comes? Will I get some marks? Will I get high marks? Will I get low marks? So many problems you are finding. And then going in a bus, going in the auto rickshaw, or going in a van full of people. So that is also not something to your liking. So these are there for the children. And when you get older also, the problems increases rather than decreasing. So everybody is beset with problems. Whatever condition of life you are, wherever in the universe, in this part of the, any part of the universe, wherever you are subject to this. It cannot be changed. You're suffering, but unfortunately, you don't know the solution to it. You don't know how to mitigate the suffering. But the Upanishad is saying, Jushtam yada pashyadi anyamesham asya mahimanam idi vida shoka. Vida shoka means end of suffering. Everybody wants to put an end to the sufferings. Vida shoka. How can you put an end to suffering? If you just turn to the other side and look at Krishna, who is sitting very near to you, just look at him and be happy about that. And understand his greatness. How great Krishna is. He's arranging so many, he is the cause of all these universes. He's the cause of everything that is present here. That Jada Padartha, the material 8 elements, 24 elements, everything is due to Krishna's mercy only. So if Krishna is so merciful, why don't we turn to him in that case? Why don't you be dependent on Krishna? If you are dependent on Krishna, immediately be the shoga. All those sorrows will end. That is the assurance given in Upanishads, given by Krishna. So Arjuna is being advised by Krishna Lord not to lament for bodily change of his old grandfather and his teacher. Bhishmacharya and Dranacharya are going to change their body definitely after this war. They'll all be killed. So the change of body is inevitable for them. They have to change the body. So Arjuna don't have to worry about that. Even if you are not the cause of this war, even if you are not killing them in this war, even the war is also over after some time only, within some time, they have to end these body functions. So Arjuna had to again take up the blame for that. So is a really body is really lost? Arjuna is asking. Krishna, is a really body lost? How it is not possible? How it is possible that this soul being so small is being cut into sizes? The fire cannot burn it. Weapons cannot cut it. How it is possible? Have you wanted Chandra?
Yes, Prabhu.
See, the verse says that the soul cannot be cut into pieces, the soul cannot be burned, cannot be withered, cannot be soaked in water. So many qualifications are there. So if that is not there, why you are bothering about, why you are afraid? Why you are being afraid? That's the question. It's difficult to understand, no? Somebody comes in with a weapon and shoots at the shooters. Along with the body, will the soul also not be hurt? The question is raised by Krishna, Arjuna. If the soul is residing inside the body, and the body is split by a bullet, shot from a big gun, will now the same bullet hurt the super soul also who is sitting very next to you? The body is hurt, the super soul, and the soul is not hurt. Super soul, there is no question of being hurt. Only jiva, sometimes the question of jiva getting hurt. But Krishna says no, jiva cannot be hurt. Whatever be the sizes of weapons, whatever weapons you are using. Now, in the time of Mahabharata war, so many celestial weapons were being used. So many celestial weapons. Made of different elements. How many elements, gross elements are there in the universe? How many gross elements which makes up of a gross body? Which are the gross elements?
Five elements are there?
Yes, 5 elements. 5 elements. Which are the 5 elements?
Air, water, land.
Yes.
Sky.
Start with ether. Yes, ether. There is sky. And then comes air. And then comes fire. Then comes water. And then comes the earth. So these 5 components, basic components, are called Mahabhuta. Or rather Panchabhuta. So our body is comprised of this Panchabhuta. And our universe, the Lord, the world also is comprised of this Panchabhuta. Other elements are also there. But mainly the Panchabhuta, the body of the universe is made of the Panchabhuta. But ultimately, the order of both Panchabhuta as well as superior energy of the Lord, soul, belongs to Krishna only. It is Krishna only, who is a master of both this Paraprakriti or Aparaprakriti. The body is called Aparaprakriti. Apareya vidastvanyam Prakritim Milime Param Jiva Bhudo Mahabaho Jiva Bhuda Mahabaho Yayedam Dhyaride Jagata. So body is a gross elements are there. But even with the destruction of the gross element, the soul is not destroyed. Because soul is so small that no weapons can hurt it. That is the reason why the soul always remains in time, one place. So, so many weapons were used in Mahabharata war. I'll give you a list. So many. Now we have seen that the modern weapons are based on these 5 elements only. But in the olden times, in the Mahabharata, during the Mahabharata war, many weapons were based on made out of other elements like sky, ether, water, and mud also. Now, in our experience, in our modern life, only one element is there. That is fire weapons. Fire. All those this one based on fire only. But during the time of Mahabharata, all these elements were used. Like the fire weapon was drenched by the water weapon. So many contraction is there. Like there's a list called Nagastra is there. It's very powerful. Naga Pasham is there. Garudashtra is there. Anchalika. Anchalika means is a personal weapon. Arjuna, Indra was given to Arjuna to slay Karna on 17th day. The Karna was slayed by Arjuna with a weapon called Anchalika. Anchalika is the name of the weapon, or can say arrow, which was given to him by his father, Lord Indradeva. So with that weapon, he is killing Karna. Then there's Varunastra, then Mahendrastra, Vayavadastra, Aindrastra, Suryastra, so many Gandharvastra, Bhaumastra, Andardhanastra. So Andardhanastra means you can disappear. These are used by normally Gandharvas, not human beings. These weapons belong to this other category. This celestial people, Gandharvas and other use this Andardhana. They can always disappear. Sometimes the class is going on, sometimes they can appear and sit down there, and immediately they can disappear also. So, Andardhana Shastra is given when it is used to make things disappear, when it is used as a weapon. So many Aksha is Sakli, and then so many powerful and non-powerful weapons were used at the time. So powerful was it is more than 10 or 100 times more powerful than these atomic weapons that we have now. It's much powerful than that. And then in the last verse, Krishna explaining is summing up this Achodhyayam, Adahyoyam, Akledoyam, Ashoshi Evacha, Nitya Sarvagadastanu, Achaloyam Sanatana. The individual soul is unbreakable. So many qualities of, again you can say, unbreakable, insoluble, cannot be, can be burned or dried, is everlasting, present everywhere, unchangeable, immovable. So many qualities of soul is being described here. Have you understood? Cannot be burnt by fire. Doesn't mean that you should go and immediately play with fire. Chandra, don't do that. Don't. You have to be afraid of fire. Only the soul is not destroyed by fire. Doesn't mean the body is not. Body will be burned by fire. But inside the body, where the soul is residing, soul is not affected by this fire. Then adahyuyam, achedoyam cannot be cut into weapons, cut into pieces by weapons. And then akledyoyam cannot be soaked. And ashochoyam, ashocha means being dried up, dried up. Like you have seen that pickles, you make the condatums, you make sort of some, you can say, it can be from tapioca, it can be from potato, it can be from bitter gourd. So many vegetables are being cut into small pieces and they're being dried and then fried. Do you make these things at your home, Chandra? All those condatum, you say?
No, Prabhu.
You should start.
We will buy.
You'll buy condatum.
Yes.
Okay, you'll buy condatum, but then you'd fry it, no? You'd fry it, isn't it? Yes. Yes, very good. So, but if you are in the same, this is being fried up, then the matter will feel some pain. But the soul is again having one, what you call, very conscious, immortal soul, which cannot be vanquished. Such kind of soul is there, which has been understood nicely. So, this kind of quality of the soul, which is indestructible, it cannot be burned, it cannot be soaked, no, it can be dried up by using any kind of weapons. It can be mud weapons, can be fire weapons, it can be made of ether also. So many types of weapons are there. It cannot be dried up. Then it is nitya. Nitya means always there. Then sarvagata. Sarvagata means he's going all over the places, all over the Brahmandas. So many Brahmandas are there, so many universes are there, and so many species are there. And it can travel to any place. It can go any place according to the karma. Can be born in same country, can be same village also sometimes. What can be born in some other country? It can be born in some other continent. It can be born outside of a planet also. Instead of Earth planet, can be born Venus planet, Jupiter planet. Do you like to be born in some other planets, Chandra? I believe what is the fun in always being taking birth in Earth? Why don't you take birth in Sun? Why don't you take birth in Moon? Why don't you take birth on other planets? It'll be very nice, no?
No, Prabhu.
Why not? Why?
Higher planets.
Why don't you like to born in all those very nice places in celestial places above Earth? There are so many very nice planets. Don't you like to experience this enjoyment there? No, you're right. No.
I like to go higher planets.
You like to go to higher planets. Right. Enjoy there. But the problem is higher planets also same. Punaravartin Arjuna. Again, this destruction is take place. Destruction will take place in higher planets also. Then actually you'll not be left with body. But anyway, here the point is that is Nitya Sarvagada, it travels all over places. Sthanu in one form, it is one form, it will not change. 6 changes is material to them. Achaloyam, it is immobile. And this soul is ultimately Sanatana, it is eternal. So that is in nutshell, this is our 3 verses. So start learning the lessons, verses nicely, because after 30th verse, we'll get that pentathlon. Bhagavad Gita pentathlon will be there after 30th verse. So we are already into 20, 23, 24, 22, 23, and 24. Now the only by next weekend, this weekend, this will be our Sankhya Yoga will be over. The next, within 2-3 classes, we'll finish off this Karma Kandi session from 31 to 38. And then from 39 onwards, you will have Buddhi Yoga. But then the pentathlon test will be for 1 to 38. That is fixed. It will happen next week. You start learning the shlokas very nicely. Start reading translation. Start reading the purport. Be thorough with the verse. Be thorough with the verse. It will benefit you only. Okay? Then you will advance nicely in Krishna consciousness.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
In chapter 2, section 1 is from sloka 1 to 10.
Now, that is the first section. Then 11 to 30 is Sankhya Yoga. 31 to 38 is Karma Kandi session. Karma Kandi session. Krishna is enticing Arjuna. You wage war, you get.
First one is known as? First session is known as?
First one is, it is again indecision of Arjuna. Indecision. Arjuna is not very decisive what to do, what to do.
Okay.
And the second section is from 11 to 30, that is Sankhya Yoga.
Sankhya Yoga, then Karma Kanda.
Then Karma Kandi session. And then lastly, Buddhi Yoga. 39 to 72, the Buddhi Yoga starts. But before that, you will get a pentathlon. Based on the first 38 verses, you will get a pentathlon test probably next week. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Somebody can sing Narasimha Kirtan. Okay, Chandra, you can sing.
Okay, Prabhu. Namaste Narasimhaya Prahlada Hiranyakashi Porvakshaha Shilatanghanakalyaye Ito Narasimha Parato Narasimha Yato yami tato Narasimha Bahir Narasimha Kritaye Narasimha Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prabhati Pravakara Kamalavare Nakha Albuda Shrinkha Lelita Hiranyakashi Tanu Bringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nittai Gaura Hari Bol 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 Grambiram Mahavishnu Jalandam Sarvadomukham Narasimham Vishnam Bhadram Bhatyam Bhattirnamamyaham Grambiram Mahavishnu
Jalandam Sarvadomukham
Narasimham Vishnam Bhadram Bhattirnamamyaham Grambiram
Mahavishnu
Jalandam Sarvadomukham नारसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रं मृत्युमृत्युं नमाम्यहं
Shri
श्रीनरसिंहाय
Nrsimha, Shri Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Jai Jai Shri Nrsimha.
प्रहलादेशा जय पद्मामुखा पद्मावृंदा श्री नरसिंहा जय जय श्री नरसिंहा प्रहलादेशा जय पद्मामुखा पद्मावृंदा
शुद्ध भक्ति विनाशकारी श्री नरसिंहदेव भगवान की
जय
वैष्णव भक्त शेष पड़ा महाराज की
जय
गोप्यमानंदे.
हरि बोल.
Why Krishna is not coming? Your friend? He's gone to her mother's.
Prabhu,
Yeah.
she's
Mother's place, huh?
yes, Prabhu.
Okay. What's the mother's name? Doctor Shalini. Dr. Shalini. Right. Okay, right. We wait for them to come back. Other absentees also. Okay. Vancha kalpadruvescha kriva sindhu. Nandagodi Vaishnavant ki.
Jai.
Amacharya Das Thakur ki.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki.